Yeah. I should be able to PB by a bit here. So, the timings don't matter quite as much because some of the things are shorter, some of the things are longer, but it should even out in the end because it's the same amount of stuff. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Apologies for not like being super talkative before. I was trying to figure stuff out. I totally should have been checking chat. No cruise bubble glitches. So yeah, no cruise. There's no cruise boosting. There's no L bowling, L control. There's a number of things that we can't. We pretty much can't use the cruise bubble for any glitches. There is no lag clipping because in order to lag clip, you need a cruise boost. L bowling is like ballroom clip is a L clip, is an L bowl.
Oh
No. Please work for Flux.
What's up, Roard?
Hey, Roard. Oh, I almost pulled a rubber toe. I didn't. Very close.
I almost went to Tree Dome in early game.
Ooh. When Crawfish and I actually went through this route and made it better, it's pretty sick. We actually don't do King of the Castle in early game. We determined that it's not needed in early game. So we can just do it when we come back for over the moat in late game. So the route is a little bit different from what I was doing. The order in which we do levels is still the same, but when we do things changes. Our late game is so much different than it used to be. Where there's a bunch of stuff we hold off on because mid game we do quite a lot in mid game, so like we don't really necessarily need to cram mid game, and then everything we can like space it out if we put stuff in late game better. But I think this is one of the coolest parts of this run is JF1 itself. Mainly because we get to go out of bounds with Patrick. Even though like it's quite a long gap of doing nothing but walking. It's neat to show off that you can actually go out of bounds with actually just a character. Yes. If as long as your laptop can handle streaming your cap card and everything, yeah. That's what I use. I use the laptop. I just downscaled completely to 70. I just downscaled to streaming 720 base canvas resolution today yesterday. It's been working great for me. I have an i7 processor, so my processor's pretty nice. That makes up for me not necessarily having a dedicated graphics card, like an integrated graphics. Mine's just an integrated laptop graphics card. So I can't really play any big PC titles. I don't know how much my laptop costs. My it was a gift for me to do. It was a gift for me, for college, for my parents. Very thankfully. Gotta manipulate where the robots get hit there. I don't know. That's all dependent on. There are there's actually a really good video that I was shown that that's like how to do. It's like good system. It's like good streaming setup for people who don't have, for people who have like, who don't have a lot of, like, who don't have a good computer essentially. Oh, got it. So, I don't know what minimum requirements technically are. I mean, there are people who stream like 540 or 480. Like, there's people who stream different calibers. Big time save.
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great.
Oh, gotcha. I definitely am not the best person to ask about that, but I'm sure there are people who can definitely help somewhere. I'm so sorry. I am not very good at computer tech with like for streaming or hardware or anything. I'm good with software. I just never learned hardware related things.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
I learned Java when I was in like high school. I mainly know how to use like different softwares itself and not really like actual coding programs.
Roll, roll, roll the sponge.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha.
There's another one.
Yo, let's go. Spicy Ninja Twitch is getting his Xbox copy of the Steam. Let's go.
Huh?
Spicy Ninja is getting their Xbox copy of Battle next week.
Pushing a simple
Nice.
button is the most
So they're
satisfying.
upgrading from PS2.
Push, 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 push.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's a slight improvement.
Yeah. Essentially, your gameplay could be about the same, but you'll save like 6 minutes in loads.
Yeah, or more.
Or more. PS2 might be more.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like
Gotcha. I don't know the difference between the two of them. Oh, 7 minutes. Lol. Damn. Yeah, just loading times. If you get, and I know, and one thing to note is that cruise boosting will feel a lot different on Xbox. From
You'll
what?
actually get to hear the cruise boosting sound.
Oh yeah, you will get to hear the cruise boosting sound, but also it does feel a little bit different, like based on like what I've heard. I don't know. I never ran this game on anything but Xbox. But when I was learning, people were like, "Did you play on another console?" I was like, "No." So they didn't have to worry about it feeling any different. But I don't know exactly how it feels different. Like I know how it's different from GameCube. Because
Cruise
GameCube,
boosting is just shit on GameCube.
because isn't it
All there is to it,
you
really.
can only use the digital. You can't go all the way down
No,
with.
it's- Well, that's all the way down is digital.
Sorry, you can only
it
go to
triggers on
analog.
It triggers on the analog hit. I mean, you can go all the way down, but it's not going to trigger when you push the button. So, like, you can't time it based on that. Also, the triggers on GameCube controllers are just shit in general. They get stuck super easily, or if you push them down at the wrong angle, they get fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. This is one of the This was one of my favorite improvements from this. This is one of my that's one of my favorite improvements from this route. Is that we don't get you don't get King of the Castle until late, which is awesome. GameCube is only bad. GameCube is only bad for battle. Like, the way that cruise, at least for speedrunning, I mean, I'm sure the game works fine if you're just playing casually. But if you're doing cruise boosting stuff, then it's a bit different.
Looks like the robot's left itself vulnerable. Great barrier reef. Now the robot's taking a beating out there. The robot better change tactics and bad.
This split might have to be pretty good.
Hey, my back feels... The robot's losing its head. What a shocking takedown by Patrick.
Need to step into that, I guess.
Into what now?
Throwing Sandy's head.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing robot Sandy's head, not actual Sandy. For the just to clarify for those who have never watched the game and are watching me. Because I'm in phase 2 as Patrick. And I threw it and I went a little short, so I had to run up and grab it, and I lost time for that. Which makes this kind of bad now. Oh, that's a bad manip. My bad.
What's up, Quixada?
Wow,
it's better than Warp
I've never
List.
seen such an electrifying match.
Yeah, that's gonna be extra though. They are adding a robot Squidward as which was supposed to be in the original game, kind of as like extra in the new game. The actual like baseline game of like the story mode is gonna be pretty much the exact same. Like it's gonna be the exact same levels, exact same layout. They're gonna change some stuff. Like they're gonna make Rock Bottom farther away. I think they're gonna make the second part of Rock Bottom further away from where it was before, because they misspaced it, which allowed us to be able to pretty much, even without cruise boosting, allowed us to get from one side to the other for like without like having to do the whole level. Oh my gosh, this is not good right now.
This match is just about over.
Okay, last hit incoming. I think they could even add like an extra like they could add like different fun boss fights and different fun stuff to do in like as an extra. Okay. Goo Lagoon 2. AKA the reason this is even that this category is even good. I mean, I assume if you did a new file that the spatula would be fixed. To be honest. My friend says he has a glitched museum spatula. I don't know.
What platform? I've never heard of that. Like glitched in what way?
I think it means that they can't get the museum spat. I assume. I don't remember talking to I do remember Pancakes mentioning it. I just don't remember what the case was. So yeah, you're gonna have to remind me like what's up with that.
Oh, I get 2 facts today. Hell yeah.
Wait, the barnacle? It's the barnacle boy one. Yeah, you mean plundering the robots in the museum? Yeah. Yeah, you do the actual, yeah, you're inside the museum. Yeah, but what happened that you can't get it? Like, do you know what it is? Is that you can't... Hey, cat. Is it that, like, you can't grab the spatula? Is it something else? I'm wondering why. That, because, like, I've never heard of that being a thing in the game. And what platform are you on? Are you on PlayStation? Or are you on a GameCube? Because it might be something that's more version specific. Not 100% sure.
I mean, there are spats you can soft lock yourself out of, but that wouldn't be one of them.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
The only spats you can soft lock yourself
Mrs.
out of
Puff.
that I'm aware of.
Mrs. Puff.
That NPCs give you, but that have a delay in between when you talk to them and the spat spawns. So, like wheels, connect the towers, power crystals, those kinds of spats.
Barnacle Boy doesn't give you it.
Yeah.
Barnacle Boy doesn't give you that spatula. If you got, like, you just have to, if you enter as SpongeBob, you'll get just a normal text box. Oh, I'm not supposed to get that sock. Shit. I'm not supposed to get skate sock. I just autopiloted.
Rip.
It's okay. I actually need like 4,200. I already need a lot of stuff. I'll just skip under the bridge sock when it comes to going to Sand Mountain. Come on. If you did it as Sandy, you should just be able to grab it.
Who is that person then? Talking in the chat?
Oh, you talking to Quotada?
No.
Oh,
Someone else.
Oh.
I think Quotada left when I said any percent is better than Warpless.
Oop. Well, you have a point. No. There is
The
no.
Cookie Monster's name is Sid.
No, there is. It's on. There's the museum spatula is at the end. There is no. You don't get. You don't have to clean the lasers. You clean the lasers to like. You clear out the lasers at SpongeBob to get there. I mean, with Sandy, if you do that, I guess it still does the same thing.
Where does it say that? Does it say that on Sesame Street? Donald Wetter. Never heard of him. That's interesting, though.
Sponge wearing 5 pairs of underwear.
Like, I think, I mean, if you want, if like, I could tell you that Sandy Museum works. Like, I do it all the time in my runs. I'm gonna do it in this run when I get there. I don't do rock bottom until late game. Oh, I have to do oil skip. Oh, come on. Yeah, because Pancakes, Pancakes is, saying that he was having problems getting the spatula. Like, isn't it just wasn't, like, showing up or whatever? Something like that. I almost died, but luckily I have 5 underwear. I actually have to eliminate this gold because that's a false gold.
All right, sounds good. Take it easy.
My bad. I wasn't far enough for it. I'm gonna turn my volume down here so I can do oil skip. Okay, I got bad damage animation there. Yeah, Barnacle Boy doesn't give anything. It's just at the end. It's just when you get done with. It's just when you get to the end of the level. There is a lasers spatula, but the lasers spatula is at the end of the, is when you go into the next section after that. Yeah. That's the setup that Shift gives us in the tutorial. Kinda. I don't do it perfectly. I don't like... I feel like it's insanely hard to like consistently do like... Remember to do the burger setup, like... So like I just try to get it in that general area.
I've never.
The only reason I do it wrong is when I jump wrong, you know? Alright, this is gonna be bad because I've been bad at this spatula lately, but doing the forbidden skip, I do forbidden skip, but the jump at the end has been such a pain for me lately. Oh yeah, I'm glad that you've gotten more consistent on oil skip. Got it. Let's go.
So that's that. So that's
Fuck.
so that.
Oh, gotcha. I understand M14 for sure.
That.
I incorporated that into my No SBA, I think.
That. That. So that.
Alright, this is the last spatula, and then we grab sock and go. Ignore the fact that I have 11 socks. I got an extra sock by accident. Oh, Sandy Museum should be faster than what I was doing before. I don't know what I was talking about. No, museum is fine. It's the total of art is slower than doing goo. Even on even a slower goo cage is probably faster. Because you already have to go up that way anyways when you finish.
Whoa. Woo, up we go.
Oil skip. I just never did oil skip until the tutorial. I did it for a little bit, and then I stopped playing and kind of forgot how to do oil skip, like with any modicum of consistency. And now I can usually get it even when I haven't done it for a few days. My any percent route doesn't have it just because I'm just sticking to my route. Not that I couldn't add it into my mid game.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
No, the spatula spawns even without it. By the way, the spatula does spawn without it because when I get to museum, you'll see that most definitely spawns, because that's how I get the spatula as Sandy. Maybe you just couldn't see the spatula. It's there. I don't know if you know where the spatula is in the level. Like 6 months ago, you look back. Okay. Are you doing this as just a beat the game, or are you gonna 100% the game? Because if you need help with 100%ing, I can help you. Like, I know where most of this stuff is. I can just help you tell you where locations are.
I feel like I should be working.
So a lot of this stuff is gonna change when I'm gonna inherently lose time in the late game because I added more spatulas to late game. I'm not really on 105 pace per se. I am close to 105 pace though. 105 would be interesting because that would put me in second place behind Crawfish. And Craw does a couple of things that I don't do, like strats wise. Crawfish does like hammer skip and Pat's hammer, but when I don't. But most of the other stuff we both do. So I should essentially be able to take world record at a certain point if I have better gameplay overall than Crawfish. But I should be able to beat Josh's time here, because Josh's time is the old legacy route. So it'll be nice to put Josh in third place. Because once the rules changed in the category, like... Oh my gosh. Oh! Saved! Holy shit. Flux, I took damage as SpongeBob at the end of round 1, but Patrick was already dizzy. So I took damage and still got to bowl him.
Oh, really?
That's
weird.
Nutty. Usually when you take, just by the way,
that's
for everybody,
probably
usually
like a
when you
long
take damage in one of
window
these,
for that.
he usually goes out of his animation and like gloats, and you lose the whole cycle. But I was able, but because of the situation that Patrick was in,
Yeah, I'm betting that's like a 1 frame window for that. I've never even seen that.
one more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Oh, that was a doozy. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight. Oh, that's gotta sting.
Alright, I need to get over to grab this without taking damage. That was risky. If I died there, it's still not a huge time loss. It's maybe like 15 seconds. But it still would have sucked. Unless the death animation was awful, then it would be like even worse.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. And the robot is down. Do-si-do and around you go. It looks like SpongeBob.
Yeah. Apparently there's a 1-frame jump here that I can do, but... Does Cruise boost forehead? Yeah. To be fair, I can get a better time in this than I have as my actual any percent PB. Which is kind of crazy. It probably won't happen because I'm not cruise boosting, but... No! Okay, I lived. Holy crap. Monka S, by the way. The most Monka S of all Monka S's there. That was crazy. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. I saved that with the cruise with the wand. Once I let the momentum die, it saved it essentially. I think is what happened, right? Okay. Actually, this actually will save time doing this later because because you save a load doing this. Even though it's an extra spat animation, it doesn't matter. It saves extra movement in a load. And I only lost 5 seconds. But that's just because my splits were different. Okay, I just have to remember the order in which I get the spatulas on this level.
Welcome to
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years. I Hey, Miss.
Hey, Mr. Krams. I went to the wrong warp.
Wrong warp in battle.
Oh my goodness. I did that. That's so bad. Rough museum today. Holy shit. This museum was not good. Actually, can I do this? Is this faster? Yeah, it's faster actually. Same mountain's gonna be a lot longer now. No, it shouldn't be actually. Right? Because I did Guppy Mound in my route. I did Guppy Mound in my run, regardless. So, yeah.
Sand.
Never mind. I actually have to grab the under the bridge sock now because I opted to not grab the sleepy sock.
Can't believe that worked.
Come on. I'm losing some time. It's not too bad. Really all the weird amount of like time that I have to save / lose is all gonna come down to like the fact that I have more to do in my last split. We're not my kelp forest split, but my Dutchman skit split. has more, and so does Chumbucket Lab. But I'm still really far ahead and on good pace. But this Kelp Forest has first try. Has first try for this segment. So we'll see if I didn't actually practice this before, so this is potentially a lot of time loss. Okay. This will be a little bit of a time loss, but not too bad. Yeah, this is definitely a time loss. Not too bad, though. I went to the wrong split. No. It's okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The grape.
Oh no. Okay. I don't think I can even beat Josh. I think I'm gonna go like a 107 maybe. Oh my god. Alright, that ruined it. If I could have had any semblance of a chance. So plausible, actually.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity. Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy. The robot better change tactics and fast. I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. Oh, I can't
Come on.
watch. Okay, maybe just a little. Do-si-do and around.
All right, 107.
Will
I'll
SpongeBob
take
be
it.
able to neutralize the giant robot's brain? Oh, close encounters of the painful kind.
SpongeBob, you can control the launch to go.
I'm thinking about it. There's a lot of golds that I'm gonna need to get rid of. Like when this first segments that like I lost time. Oh. I think it's 107.30, but it could be a 107.29. I didn't split on time. That's still very solidly better than what I had prior. Oh, thanks M14. Oop. I forgot to raise my volume after oil skip, which means I've been